हरि ओम अपवित्रः पवित्रो वा सर्वावस्थां गतो वा यस्मरे पुण्डरीकाक्षं सभाभ्याभ्यन्तरस्थितिः ओम सूर्यस्य महामन्यस्य मन्युपतेश्च मन्युक्तेभ्यः पापेभ्यो रक्षन्ताम् यत्रात्र्या पापमकाशम् मनसा वाचा हस्ताभ्याम् पद्भ्याम् उदरेण शिक्षा रात्रिसर्वमुखतो यत्किञ्च दुरितं मयि इदमहं मामृतयोनो सूर्ये ज्योतिषि जुहोमि स्वाहा। ओम आगमार्थं तु देवानां गमनार्थं तु रक्षितां सूर्ये घट्टारं तत्र देवताह्वानार्चनम् अपसर्पन्तु ते भूता ये भूता भूमि संस्थिता ये भूता विघ्नकर्तारः ते गच्छन्तु शिवाज्ञया अपक्रामन्तु भूतानि पिशाचाः सर्वतो दिशम् सर्वेषां मनोयोगेन ब्रह्मकर्म समारभ्ये। ओम भूर्भुवः स्वः ओम येन देवा पवित्रेण आत्मानं पुनते सदा तेन सहस्रधारेण पावमान्यः पुनन्तु मां प्राजापत्यं पवित्रं शतोद्यामं हिरण्मयं तेन ब्रह्मविदो वयं पूतं ब्रह्म पुनीमहे इन्द्रः सुनीतिः सहमा पुनातु सोमः स्वस्त्यः वरुणः समीच्या यमो राजा ब्रह्मणाभिः पुनातु मां जातवेदा मोचयन्त्या पुनातु। ओम भुवः ओम सुवः ओम महः ओम जनः ओम तपः ओम सत्यम् ओम तत्सवितुर्वरेण्यं भर्गो देवस्य धीमहि धियो यो नः प्रचोदयात्। ओम अभूतिरसोऽमृतं ब्रह्म भूर्भुवः सुवरोम्। ओम भूर्भुवः स्वः ओम चत्वारि शृंगा त्रयोस्य पादा द्वे शीर्षे सप्तहस्तासो अस्य त्रिधा बद्धो वृषभो रोरवीति नमो देवो मर्त्याम् आविवेश एष हि देवः प्रदिशोऽनु सर्वा पूर्वो हि जातः सौगर्भयन्तः सविजायमान सजनिष्यमान प्रत्यङ्गमुखास्तिष्ठति सर्वतोमुखः ॐ अग्नये स्वाहा अग्नये इदं नमः ॐ सूर्याय स्वाहा सूर्याय इदं नमः ॐ प्रजापतये स्वाहा प्रजापतये इदं नमः अग्नेय सुपथाराय अस्मान् विश्वानि देव वयुनानि विद्वान् युयोधस्मज्जुहुरानमेनो भूयिष्ठाम ते नमोक्तिविधेम मित्रस्य च शनित्रतः श्रवो देवस्य सानसिं सत्यं चित्रश्रवस्तमं मित्रो जना यातयति प्रजान् मित्रोदाहारपुत्रीमनद्यां मित्रवृष्टिर्निमिषाभिचष्टे सत्याय हव्यं गतवद्देव रसमित्रमर्तो वस्तु प्रयस्वान् यत्र आदित्य शिक्षति व्रतेन न हन्यते न जीयते तो नैन मह्नो अश्नोत्यन्तितो न दूरात् ॐ भूः ॐ भुवः ॐ सुवः ॐ महः ॐ जनः ॐ तपः ॐ सत्यम् ॐ तत्सवितुर्वरेण्यं भर्गो देवस्य धीमहि धियो यो नः प्रचोदयात् ॐ ज्योतिरसोऽमृतं ब्रह्म भूर्भुवस्सुवरोम् ॐ गदिग्रामकारिशं विष्णोरश्वस्य वाजिनः सुरभिनमुखाकरत् प्रणआयुषितातिशत् ॐ आपोहिष्ठामयो भुवस्ता न ऊर्जे दधातन महेरणाय चक्षसे यो वः शिवतमो रसस्तस्य भाजयते हनः उषतीरेव मातरः तस्मा अरं गमावो यस्य शिक्षया जिन्वथ आपो जन्यथा च ॐ आपो वा इदं सर्वं विश्वा भूतान्यापः प्राणा वा आपः पशवा आपो अन्नमापो अमृतमापः सम्राडापो विराडापः स्वराडापः छन्दास्यापो ज्योतिष्यापो यजुष्यापः सत्यमापः सर्वा देवता आपो भूर्भुवः सुवरापो ॐ इममेव श्रुति अवमद्याचार्यया त्वमस्वाचिके तत्त्वायामि ब्रह्मणा वन्दमानस्तदा शास्त्रे यजमानो हन्तिभिः अहेडमानो वरुणया द्वदिशि समानाय प्रमोषि यच्चित्ते विश्वो यथा प्रदेवमसिद्ध्यविद्यते यत् किञ्चेदं वर्तते विद्रोहं मनुष्याश्चामसि अचिन्त्यत्तव धर्मा युयोऽपि मानस्तस्मात्तेन सोक्ते देवरीशा कित्वासो यद्रिपुण्यतिः यद्वाका सतिमतयन् विद्मः सर्वाथा विश्वसिद्धिरेव देवव्यासः प्राणापान उदान समानामे शुद्ध्यन्तां ज्योतिरहं विरजा विपाप्मा भूयासं स्वाहा ॐ पृथ्व्यप्तेजो काशामे शुद्ध्यन्तां ज्योतिरहं विरजा विपाप्मा भूयासं स्वाहा ॐ स्पर्शरूपरसगन्धामे शुद्ध्यन्तां ज्योतिरहं विरजा विपाप्मा भूयासं स्वाहा ॐ मनोवाकाय कर्माणि मे शुद्ध्यन्तां ज्योतिरहं विरजा विपाप्मा भूयासं स्वाहा ॐ अन्नमय प्राणमय मनोमय विज्ञानमय आनंदमया मे शुद्ध्यन्तां ज्योतिरहं विरजा विपाप्मा भूयासं स्वाहा ॐ आत्मा मे शुद्ध्यन्तां ज्योतिरहं विरजा विपाप्मा भूयासं स्वाहा ॐ अंतरात्मा मे शुद्ध्यन्तां ज्योतिरहं विरजा विपाप्मा भूयासं स्वाहा ॐ परमात्मा मे शुद्ध्यन्तां ज्योतिरहं विरजा विपाप्मा भूयासं स्वाहा ॐ भुवः ॐ सुवः ॐ महः ॐ जनः ॐ तपः ॐ सत्यम् ॐ तत्सवितुर्वरेण्यं भर्गो देवस्य धीमहि धियो यो नः प्रचोदयात् ॐ ज्योतिरसोऽमृतं ब्रह्मभूर्भुवस्सुवरो
ॐ आसक्तेन रजसा वर्तमानो निवेशयन्नं तं मर्त्यं च हिरण्येन सविता रथेन देवो याति भुवना विपश्यन् उद्वयं तमसस्परि पश्यन्तो ज्योतिरुत्तरं देवं देवत्र सूर्यमहत्मज्योतिरुत्तमम् उदुत्यं जातवेदसं देवं वहन्ति केतवः ऋषे विश्वाय सूर्यं चित्रं देवानां वृदादिनीकं चक्षुर्मित्रस्याग्निः आप्राद्यावा पृथिवीऽन्तरिक्षं सूर्यात्मा जगतश्च
ॐ आर्द्रं ज्वलति ज्योतिरहमस्मि ज्योतिर्ज्वलति ब्रह्माहमस्मि योऽहमस्मि ब्रह्माहमस्मि अहमस्मि ब्रह्माहमस्मि अहमेव मां जुहोमि स्वाहा ॐ भू ॐ भुवः ॐ सुवः ॐ महः ॐ जनः ॐ तपः ॐ सत्यम् ॐ तत्सवितुर्वरेण्यं भर्गो देवस्य धीमहि धियो यो नः प्रचोदयात् ॐ भूज्योतिरसोऽमृतं ब्रह्म भूर्भुवः स्वरोम्। ॐ सहस्रशीर्षा पुरुषः सहस्राक्ष सहस्रपात् स भूमिं विश्वतो वृत्वा अत्यतिष्ठ दशाङ्गुलम् पुरुष एवेदं सर्वं यद्भूतं यच्च भव्यम् उतामृतत्वस्यैशानः यदन्नेनातिरोहति एतावानस्य महिमा अतो ज्यायांशु पुरुषः पादोऽस्य विश्वभूतानि त्रिपादस्यामृतं दिवि ॐ तद्विष्णो परमं पदं सदा पश्यन्ति सूरयः दिवीव चक्षुराततं तद्विप्रासो विपन्यवो जागृवांसः समिन्धते विष्णोर्यत् परमं पदम् ॐ नमस्ते अस्तु भगवन् विश्वेश्वराय महादेवाय त्रयम्बकाय त्रिपुरान्तकाय त्रिकाग्निकालाय कालाग्निरुद्राय नीलकण्ठाय मृत्युञ्जयाय सर्वेश्वराय सदाशिवाय श्रीमन्महादेवाय नमः। ॐ सहस्रशीर्षं देवं विश्वाक्षं विश्वशम्भुवं विश्वं नारायणं देवम् अक्षरं परमं पदं विश्वतः परमं नित्यं विश्वं नारायणं हरिं विश्वमेवेदं पुरुषस्तद्विश्वमुपजीवति पतिं विश्वस्यात्मेश्वरं शाश्वतं शिवमच्युतम् नारायणं महाज्ञेयं विश्वात्मानं परायणं नारायण परं ब्रह्म तत्त्वं नारायण परः नारायण परो ज्योतिरात्मा नारायण परः नारायण परो ध्याता ध्यानं नारायण परः यच्च किञ्चित् जगत् सर्वं दृश्यते श्रूयतेऽपि वा अन्तर्बहिश्च तत्सर्वं व्याप्य नारायणः स्थितः अनन्तमव्ययं कविं समुद्रेतं विश्वशम्भुवम् सहरीन्द्र स्वक्षर परस्परात् ॐ तद्ब्रह्म ॐ तद्वायु ॐ तदात्मा ॐ तत्सत्यम् ॐ तत्सर्वम् ॐ तत्पुरोर्नमः अन्तश्चरति भूतेषु स्वयं विष्णुमूर्तिषु त्वं यज्ञस्तं वषट्कारस्त्वम् इन्द्रस्तं रुद्रस्तं विष्णुस्तं ब्रह्मा त्वं प्रजापतिः त्वं तदापु आपो ज्योतिरसोऽमृतं ब्रह्म भूर्भुवः सुवरोम् ॐ मृतं सत्यं परं ब्रह्म पुरुषं कृष्णपिङ्गलम् ऊर्ध्वरेतं विरूपाक्षं विश्वरूपाय वै नमः।
Om Bhuvasvaha Om Tatsaviturvarenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi Dhiyo Yo Na Prachodayat Om Savita Prasuna Satyam Tvartena Parishinchami Om Pranaya Swaha Om Apanaya Swaha Om Vyamaya Swaha Om Samanaya Swaha Om Brahmane Swaha Om Atma Amritatvaya. Bhurvasvaro. Om Rudrasmaharver Namaso Vasadya Mitram Devam Mitradeyam Astu Anuradhan Abhishavardenta Shatanjive Mashinvasamira. Om Tacham Yoravrinimhe Gatum Yagnaya Gatum Yagnapataye Devi Swastirastu Nah Swastirmanushyebhyah Urdhvam Jigatu Bheshajam Sham no Astu Dvipade Sham Chatushpade. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Om Sarve Vai Sukhinas Santu Sarve Santu Niramaya Sarve Bhadrani Pashyantu Ma Kaschid Dukha Bhavet. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Om Tat Sat Brahma Arpanamastu.
Now, Dr. R. Reddy will be giving a brief explanation of the puja.
In December 1925, shortly before the Great Jubilee Convention, Sri J. Krishnamurti taught an ideal temple with an ideal ritual where men and women could meet together for the satisfaction of their spiritual needs. So, with the assistance of Pandit Mahadeva Sastri and with other Sanskrit scholars, Bharata Samaj ritual was drawn up. The mantras used, the ritualistic actions performed are entirely according to ancient tradition of Hinduism. It is practically what is practiced by Hindus all over the country, only readjusted and rearranged. There are few special features about the ritual which are worthy of special mention. First, the various parts of it have been arranged on a definite plan. There has been a slight rearrangement effected because it is believed that in that way, the calling down of God's blessings, that it of spiritual life for the use of the world and its distribution on all sides can most successfully brought about. This is the object kept in all view through. Secondly, unlike in other temples where the ritual is performed by the priest, here all the congregation takes part, led by one who acts as the officiant. Each member of the congregation may officiate in turn, thus providing the active involvement of all in the worship, and also the study and the understanding by them of the mantras and their application. This in turn results in visualization process in which all participate with knowledge and purpose throughout the ceremony. The third, as we are dealing with spiritual life, the participation in the ritual is left open to all without distinction of caste, creed, sex, race, color. We believe that in this way alone, the proper function of all ceremonials of all religion may be fulfilled. Last significant point is there is no idol in the temple, but instead a lighted lamp representing the universal light, which gives the temple the appellation Jyotir Alaya or the name Temple of Light. The first ceremony of the Bharata Samaja Puja ritual was in the morning of December 21st, 1925, performed by J. Krishnamurti, who wore the dhoti or waistcloth and the Brahminical thread, and it is said that he was most graceful in all his actions. And as he chanted and did the necessary ritualistic actions. It was a spectacular event. On this occasion, it was found that the most wonderful changes took place on the higher planes during the ritual, and a vehicle was created to receive a magnificent downpouring of spiritual life and power. Bishop Ledbetter investigated in detail the occult effects of the puja, and his clairvoyant investigation of all the thought form produced during the puja was published. The ritual was in Sanskrit and translated in English by Dr. C. Kunan Raja, the expert Sanskrit scholar, and also by Mr. P.K. Talang. The first woman celebrant who did the puja was Rukmani Devi Arundev. Let us now take note of the nature and purpose of the worship, which falls under 5 major actions, namely purification, invocation and prayer, then adoration, communion, and benediction. Some of the mantras are recited only by the officiant and the others by the congregants. Purification ritual commences with a personal purification by the officiant who takes some water with a mantra of ascension. The officiant and all the members of the congregation then takes the water reciting another mantra, ardently wishing that they will be absolved of all sins committed by them the previous day in order to start the day fresh as it were. Then the bronze bell is then rung while calling on all evil spirits in the vicinity to depart and summoning beneficent spirit to the scene. The officiant thus symbolically construct an encircling wall around with a mantra, thus closing the place of worship on all sides against undesirable intrusions, leaving it open only above for the arrival of good influences. Then the official purifies the enclosure with hymn and incense, and the congregation chants the Gayatri mantra. Having thus created a sacred atmosphere around, the actual worship commences. First, Agni, fire god, is invoked with offering of pupil and sandwood sticks consigned to the fire lit in a crucible, and his power and protection are sought. His blessings are received by each member of the congregation in the form of sacred ash from the burnt offering. Thus, the influence of fire god is invoked and assimilated, and cooperation with them joyfully undertaken by the sign of the cross made in the traditional Hindu way by each worshipper on himself with the ashes of the sacred fire, which he received by saying Om Bhuva, Om Suva, etc., the Gayatri mantra. Next, Varuna, Lord of waters, is then involved, and the removal of sins is prayed for. His blessings are received with the official sprinkling water over the congregation and in all the directions. After having consecrated it with mantra, while the water is thus sprinkled, the congregation chant what is called Viraja mantra, by which each member ardently wishes for purification of his vital breaths, elements around him, his five senses, his thought, word, and deed, and his five sheets, and his soul. He visualizes the purification of all each aspect in himself and makes positive assertion to that effect. Then the sun, the Lord of light, is now invoked by the officiant, holding a lighted lamp towards the rising sun or towards the east while saying Surya mantra. After the prayer, the flame of this lamp is merged with that of the lamp in the sanctuary, which represents the universal light. Each participant visualizes his individual Jivatma merged in the Supreme Soul, Paramatma. In other words, each worshipper pictures himself as Brahman merging into the Parabrahman. Now follows the adoration of the Supreme in the form of light, with the worshipper standing and reciting in union the Purusha Sukta, the celebrated Rig Vedic hymn. As it ends, the officiant offers lighted camphor before the holy flame as Harati, reciting appropriate prayers. The burning camphor is brought to each worshipper who holds his palm with above the flame for a moment, and then draws blessing to himself by placing the palms over his face. The adoration continues while flowers are distributed to everyone, and all, including the officiant, recite the Vedic hymn Sagrasasirusham Devam, extolling and picturing the omnipresence, omnipotent, and omniscience of the Supreme Being and ultimate identity of all his forms. Vishvarupaya Vai Namaha. The flowers are collected on a plate by the officiant and placed at the foot of the Holy Lamb as an offering for himself and all present. Now is performed what might be compared to the Holy Communion in Christian worship to endow the worshippers with mystical influences of the worship. The water in the vessel, which was previously consecrated, invoking Varuna, the Lord of waters, is again sanctified by covering the vessel with right palm and reciting over it the Gayatri mantra. A final offering is made of the sanctified water with the mantras generally used in Hindu worship for offering the Naivedya to God, namely Prana, Swaha, etc. The sanctified water is then distributed. Each one receives few drops in his palm and takes it with the mantra Brahmani Mahatma Amrutatvayam, and the meaning is may my individual self Atma realizes the unity with the universal self Brahman and reach the immortality. And with the above, the worship proper ends. The officiant now opens up the symbolical protective wall built round the temple with the big Vimoka mantra, which is the reverse of the Digbandha mantra, Om Bhur which was used to construct the wall around. The removal of the wall enables the beneficent by the worship to spread all around. Blessings are now bestowed on all the worshippers by the officiant who stands up and comes forward with raised arm and recites the benedictory mantra with intent. The congregation received the blessing with bowed head. After this, all the worshippers recite in chorus their intense wish for the welfare and peace of all beings, including plants and other beings. The mantras are highly evocative. Om Tacham Yoravani Mahe. This prayer that follows Om Sarve Vai Sukhinas Santu, meaning, oh, may all be happy, may all be free from ill health, may all see auspicious things, may none be subjected to suffering. May there be peace to the body, mind, and soul. Om, peace, peace, peace. Finally, the worshippers say in union, Om Tat Sat Brahmarpanamastu. Om, may all this be an offering to Brahman. This with full dedication, then all sit and meditate for a while till the officiant rings the bell, announcing the worship has come to close. So, brothers and sisters, this puja, a ritual, is a source of peace and strength to the participants.
Now we will proceed for the tree planting of a Parijata sapling in this temple premises, Temple of Light premises, by our International Secretary, Sister Maria Artema.
Good morning, everyone. Good evening, good afternoon from wherever you are watching this live telecast of the Bharata Samaja Puja. And as you can see, there is the structure of the temple. There are so many signs and symbols engraved in this, the explanation of which will be given in the evening session at 6 p.m. And as you can see, we are moving to the plantation site, and this is the perimeter of the Bharata Samaj temple here at TS Adyar. And our international secretary, Sister Maria Artama, would be planting a Parijat tree sapling at this site. And I request Sister Maria and Dr. Revati and Brother Umakant Rao to come, and Shivaraman to assist. I request Dr. Revati also to put some water. This memory of centenary celebration of the foundation stone laying of the Bharat Samaj temple. Also request Brother Umakant Rao to put some water.
With this tree planting ceremony, the morning session is completely over. And now I invite you all for the evening session at 6 p.m. and wherein we will be given a explanation details of the founding of the Temple of Light, Bharat Samaj Association, and also the temple's architecture in the light of Hindu mythology, and of course, remembrance and vote of thanks. Thank you all.
Namaste. Okay, with this we end our this session. Namaste.